So I'll continue with question 1, right? My job question 1.1.2, right? We are solving for x, okay? If k is equals to 2, and then we're going to use this given equation more, okay? So we're going to use this given equation A, and then we're going to substitute for the value of k rotlo berekisa 2. All right, then let's substitute. So more 2 into k. What is the value of k? K is 2 for now, and then this is equals to x minus 5. Remember, we are solving for x. Sorry. And then we have x minus k. What is the value of k? K is 2. All right, close bracket. So now come 2 times 2 is 4. This is equals to more to distributor. So what we are going to do, rotate this x, I multiply the x a, and then rotate the very same x, I multiply the negative 2. And then when we are done, rotate negative 5, I multiply the x, rotate negative 5, I multiply the negative 2. Okay, so x times x, that's the value here, x times x, you're finding it. So more than x squared, right? And then but x times negative 2, you're finding negative 2x. And then negative, okay, now declaring negative 5 times x, and then negative 5 times negative 2. All right, so negative 5 times x, negative 5x, negative 5 times negative 2, negatively negative, positive, 5 times 2, 10. All right, so now to group the like terms. So to simplify, but let's say 4 is equals to x squared minus 2 and minus 2x and minus 5x erofang minus 7x, right? And then this is plus 10. Okay, so now we are going to move this 4 right, lisaka change side negative 4. All right, so and then after that we can say if you remove this 4 right at this side about negative 4, then you can say everything here is equals to 0. So let's do that. So I can say x squared minus 7x plus 10 minus 4, right, is equals to 0. Okay, wait, let me not confuse. Okay, let me just say 0 because of ke move this 4, ne? Negative 4, it's fine. So 0 is equals to x squared minus 7x plus 10 minus 4, because of this is the 4 alien more, negative. So we go on and simplify. 0 is equals to x squared minus 7x. 10 minus 4, this is 10 minus 4k plus 6, right? So now I can say this x squared minus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0. So now I can do that. I can say x squared minus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0. This is not confusing now, right? Okay, so now I have to try and factorize. If I can't factorize, then I can use the quadratic formula, right? But now, if you look at this, I'm not going to simplify this too much. I'm assuming most of you understand. So this is a last minute thing. I'm trying to help my grade 12 for preparatory exam, or what do you call it, trial exam, right? So the factors are 6. Here the multiplier, therefore 6 of course. And then here the adder or here the subtractor, therefore 7. What are those factors? 6 and 1, right? 6 times 1 is 6, and then 6 plus 1 is 7. So we just have to check and see here. The sign is more negative, the positive, the conjugation and the factors are the. So let's try. If it fails, then we can use the quadratic formula. So more we can say x into x is equals to 0. All right, so the middle term is negative 7. So that means the constant that are here the multiply the x, right? This x multiplied by whatever constant they link more. That this x multiplied by whatever constant. Chancellor here the adder, therefore negative 7. So more of only 6 and then more of only 1. The only way we can have a negative number here is if this this factor here multiplied by this erfang negative 6x, and then this factor multiplied by that x erfang negative x, which is a total of negative 7x. So we can use negative signs more. And then if we have a negative and a negative, this negative times that negative erfang that positive. 6 times 1, that's 6. I'm just doing a short little reminder. I hope you remember some of this stuff. So I'm not going to address this because this is best addressed maybe in grade 9 or grade 10. But for now, those who will manage will manage. Those who can't, you'll just have to do a bit of revision. All right, so mogo is a negative 6, mogo is a negative 1. Okay, so how do you test or this is correct? You can just use this last term for the most part. Say negative times negative, this is positive. 6 times 1, this is 6. If you want to make double sure, or if you want to double check, you can say negative 6 times x, that's negative 6x. X times negative 1, that's negative x. When you add them together, do for the middle term. Right, that's the quickest way to check. Okay, so now we have x minus 6 is equals to 0, or x minus 1 is equals to 0. So now we have x is equals to 6, or x is equals to 1. So then you can conclude that the values of x, right, is, or the values of x when k is equals to 2 are calculated, right, as x is equals to 6 or x is equals to 1. All right, so this is just English. You can put it in whatever English best suits your thinking or wording, right? So so you can just say, so the value of x x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 6 when k is given as k is equals to 2 or something like that, whatever makes sense to you. All right, so this is the first, or the answer to this question, all right? 1.1.2. Now I want to move on to 1.2, and then once we are done with that, we can move on to another question paper, because of this is from 2024 preparatory. So I want to do another question 1 paper from 2023 so that you get a proper understanding and an idea of what to expect question 1. And then you can do question 2 and so on and so on. It's unfortunate we don't have enough time, but this is what we have. All right. Good luck with this one. Exercise, practice, and then, subscribe to this YouTube channel as well so that you can be informed, right? So hopefully I'll walk you through the exam. So exam ke 75%. If you subscribe to the channel, it will be from me to you to help you with the exam, paper 1 and paper 2, if you stay tuned. Unfortunately, last minute things don't work, so I was not even aware or it's already September, you guys are writing and whatnot, and the performance of the learners is not that good. So that's why I took time out from whatever I'm doing, and I'm trying to do this to help you and everyone. So yes, and the issue here on TikTok, I can't grow the followers to 1,000 followers so that I can do live lessons and whatnot. So I offered those who want to learn or those who want assistance, I did offer, or you can group yourselves. I don't really care much about the money at this point. If it's the 2 of you, it's fine. It's like 30 each, 60 bucks. And then if it's too much, you can group yourself in groups of 5. Then you can pay 10 bucks each, 50 rands. We can do a live lesson on, what do you call it, something like Zoom, and then you can ask questions. We can do the lessons in English, or the lessons in Setswana, or the lessons in isiZulu, right? So at this point, I'm only trying to help you guys out because I don't do teaching, but I'm aware of the news that the learners are not doing well. Schools are canceling mathematics as a subject. pure maths, and I think people like me can help wherever possible. We can't help everyone, we can't help the nation, but I can possibly help you or someone you know, right? It's the least I can do instead of just sitting and watching things fall apart. All right, so thank you. Please like and subscribe. Your number will count because then I'll be able to use the numbers to grow the channel even next year to help more learners. So, as something from me to you, I'll try and walk you through the grade 12 for exam paper, the finals. Like I said, it's 75%. So, I if you work hard and you use my assistance, you should be able to at least get 75% minimum mark on each paper, paper one and paper two. But obviously, starting from now, I can't guarantee you any miracles if you do this in 1 week, like what we are doing now. This doesn't work. Okay. So more, I'm only going to cover what I can. I'm not going to be able to cover both papers, and I'm not going to be able to finish paper one because during the day I have to go to work. Yeah, something like that. All right. Please subscribe, like, and subscribe. Thank you.